Hello everyone. So today we'll continue with our CAT previous year question series, and this will be the set number 36 from the CAT 2020 paper. Now we'll go through the question. The question says, the local office of the app cab company evaluates the performance of 5 cab drivers A, B, C, D, and E for their monthly payment based on ratings in 5 different parameters P1 to P5 as given below. P1 क्या है? Timely behavior. P2 timely arrival. Sorry. P2 is behavior. P3 is comfortable ride. P4 is driver's familiarity with the route, and P5 is the value for money. Based on the feedback from customers, the office assigns the rating from 1 to 5 in each of these parameters. Each rating is an integer from a low value of 1 to a high value of 5. The final rating of a driver is the average of his ratings in these 5 parameters. The monthly payment of the driver has two parts, a fixed component and a final rating based bonus. If a driver gets a rating of 1 in any parameter, he is not eligible to get a bonus. To be eligible to get a bonus, a driver also needs to get a rating of 5 in at least one of the parameters. Okay? So pretty simple the statement कि अगर उसका किसी भी एक पैरामीटर में he gets a rating of 1, then he'll not get a bonus, and to be eligible to get a bonus he needs a rating of 5 in at least one of the parameters. ठीक है? The partial information related to the ratings of the drivers in different parameters and the monthly payment structure in rupees is given below in the table. For example, Arun ki parameter 4 में rating is 4, and the fixed payment of Arun is rupees 1000, plus he gets a bonus of rupees 250 into the final rating. The final rating will be the average of these ratings in P1 to P5, and he'll get the bonus only if he gets at least one rating of 5 in the 5 parameters and do not get any rating of 1. Okay, so the question is clear, I hope. The following additional facts are known. A and B have got a rating of 5 in exactly one of the parameters. Chandan has got a rating of 5 in exactly 2 parameters. Okay. And none of the drivers has got the same ratings in 3 parameters. Okay. So A got a rating of 5 in exactly one of the parameters. So A only has 1 5, B also has only 1 5, and C has 2 5s, 5 comma 5. Okay. And then the second statement says none of the drivers has got the same rating in 3 parameters. Okay. Now we'll go to the questions and see what kind of questions are asked in this set. The first question says, if D does not get a bonus, what is the maximum possible value of his final rating? Let's say we are talking about D and we are saying that he does not get a bonus. Then what can be the maximum possible final rating, possible value of his final rating? So the final rating will be the average of the ratings he get in all the 5 parameters. So to maximize this, we can assume the maximum values in the parameters. So we know that none of the drivers got the same rating in 3 parameters. So in 2 parameters, we can assume that D got 5 to maximize his rating. And in the third parameter, we can assume that he got 4. But we know that if in the question it is mentioned that D did not get a bonus, if D does not get a bonus. So to ensure that he does not get a bonus, we have to make sure that he has either one of the things. He does not have a 5, or he has a 1. So to maximize the value of the ratings, we have included 2 5s in parameter of 4 and 5, we are assuming, and 1 4. So to make sure he does not get a bonus, we can say that he got 1 rating in one of the parameters. So this will be the value through which he'll get maximum average and still do not get a bonus. So what will be the value? 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 1, 18 divided by 5, which is what? 3.6. So 3.6 can be the maximum possible value of his final rating if he does not get a bonus. So this is clear. Okay, now we'll move on to the next question. Next question says, if E gets a bonus, what is the minimum possible value of his final rating? We are saying that E gets a bonus. If E has to get a bonus, he has to have at least 1.5. And we can assume that the remaining values have to be minimum so that we can find the minimum final rating for E where he is getting a bonus. So we can assume that he cannot have one, because if he gets a one, then he won't get a bonus. Then we can assume that there are two twos, because we cannot have three same ratings in three parameters, and then two threes, and then 1.5. So what will be the final minimum rating? 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2, which is how much? This 6, 10, 15. 15 divided by how much? 5. Minimum rating will be 3. So the answer for this is what? 3. C. We have done the second question also. Okay, we'll erase the values which we have put in the table for now, so that there is no confusion for the remaining questions. Okay, we'll move on to the next question. The next question says, if all the 5 drivers get a bonus, what is the maximum possible value of the monthly payment that a driver gets? If all the 5 drivers get bonus, then what is the maximum possible value of the monthly payment that a driver gets? ठीक है, तो हमें maximum possible निकालनी है, value निकालनी है for a month. Okay, sorry, minimum. If all the 5 drivers get bonus, then what is the minimum possible value for the monthly payment that the driver gets? ठीक है, तो हमें बेसिकली मिनिमम वैल्यूज निकालनी है. तो अगर हमें मिनिमम वैल्यूज निकालनी है मंथली पेमेंट की, तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा इस केस में? फॉर मंथली हमें पता है कि सबको बोनस मिला है, तो वन तो किसी का नहीं आया है. और अगर हमें मिनिमम वैल्यू निकालनी है फाइन, तो मिनिमम मंथली पेमेंट निकालनी है, तो बेसिकली अपने को मिनिमम वो निकालना पड़ेगा फाइनल रेटिंग, जिससे मिनिमम बोनस हो. एंड अगला क्वेश्चन क्या कह रहा है? इफ ऑल द ड्राइवर्स गेट बोनस, व्हाट इज द मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल वैल्यू ऑफ मंथली पेमेंट दैट द ड्राइवर गेट्स? तो इसमें सेम चीज करनी है, बस खाली फाइनल रेटिंग मैक्सिमम होनी चाहिए, सो दैट बोनस सबसे ज्यादा मिले. एंड हमें उन पांचों ड्राइवर्स में से जो मैक्सिमम वैल्यू आएगी, इंक्लूडिंग द फिक्स पेमेंट एंड बोनस, वो हमारा आंसर हो जाएगा फॉर द लास्ट क्वेश्चन. एंड फॉर द करंट क्वेश्चन, जो मिनिमम वैल्यू आएगी वो हमारा आंसर हो जाएगा. तो बेसिकली अपने को हर एक ड्राइवर के लिए मिनिमम एंड मैक्सिमम फाइनल रेटिंग निकालनी है, given that each driver is getting a bonus. So if A is getting a bonus, we know that A has 1.5. ठीक है, तो एक तो A के पास 5 है ही, एक B के पास भी 5 है ही, एंड हमें पता है C के पास 2 पैरामीटर्स में 5 है. ठीक है, अब उसके बाद मिनिमम क्या हो सकता है? वी नो दैट इफ A इज, अब बाकी हम रेड कलर से लिखेंगे, जो हमें पता है वो हमने रेड ब्लैक से लिख दिया. ठीक है, अगर हमें A का मिनिमम निकालना है, गिवन दैट ही इज गेटिंग ए बोनस, दैट मीन्स वन तो आ नहीं सकता कहीं पे भी, पूरे टेबल में वन तो आ नहीं सकता. विल पुट मैक्सिमम अमाउंट ऑफ 2 एंड देन 1 3. सो इसकी मिनिमम वैल्यू क्या हो गई? 5 प्लस 2 7, 9, 12 एंड 16. 16 डिवाइडेड बाई 3, 16 डिवाइडेड बाई 3 कितना हुआ? 3.2. एंड मैक्सिमम क्या हो जाएगा? Maximum will be for A. We know that he only has 1.5, so we can assume that he has 2 4s and 2 3s, because None of the driver got same rating in 3 parameters, so we cannot have same rating in more than 2 parameters. Okay. So what else can we say? We can say in this the maximum final rating of A is 5 plus 4 9 plus 3 12 plus 4 16 plus 19. So 19 divided by 5, which is how much? 3.8. This will be the maximum for A. For B, C, D and E similarly हम minimum maximum निकालेंगे. ठीक है. अब B के लिए minimum क्या है? हम 2 twos and 2 threes and 1 5, which is how much? 8 10 and 8 10 15 divided by 3 divided by 5, which is 3. And maximum value क्या हो सकती है? Maximum can be 4 4 3. This can be the maximum. 8 12 16 19 divided by 5, 3.8. For B, this is the minimum and maximum. And for C, let us calculate for C. The minimum for C will be 2 and 3. This will be the minimum for C, which is how much? 17. 17 divided by how much? 5. 17 divided by 5 is how much? 3.4. And the maximum value can be 4 4, which is how much? 20 divided by 5. 4 can be the maximum value for C. Now minimum. अब D पे आते हैं. D पे अगर हमें बोनस मिला है तो कम से कम एक 5 तो चाहिए ही चाहिए उसको, अगर मिनिमम की बात हो रही है. एंड देन बाकी किसने है? 2 twos एंड 2 threes. सो ये मिनिमम हो गया, विच इज हाउ मच? 15 डिवाइड बाय 5. 3 मिनिमम हो गया. एंड मैक्सिमम कितना हो गया कि उसको 2 5s मिले हो, 2 4s मिले हो एंड 1 3 मिलाओ, विच इज हाउ मच? 18 21 डिवाइड बाय 5, which is 4.2. This will be the maximum. ठीक है. अब E की बात करते हैं. वी नो दैट मिनिमम एक तो 5 आया होगा उसको. And if we have to calculate minimum, we can assume 2 twos, 2 threes, which is how much again? 15 divided by 3. 15 divided by 5, sorry, 3. And the maximum value will be 5 5 4 4, which is 20 divided by 5 4. So this will be the minimum and maximum of the final ratings for all the 5 drivers. अब हम एक और निकाल लेते हैं. मिनिमम पेमेंट कितना होगा एंड मैक्सिमम पेमेंट कितना होगा, ये निकल जाएगा. सो फॉर ए मिनिमम पेमेंट इज हाउ मच? 1000 डिवाइडेड बाय 250 इंटू 3.2. ये कितना आ रहा है? तो ए का मिनिमम कितना हो गया? 250 इंटू 3.2 प्लस 1000. 250 इंटू 3.2 कितना हुआ? 800 प्लस 1000, 1800 मिनिमम हो गया. एंड मैक्सिमम कितना हो गया? 250 इंटू 3.8 प्लस 1000. 250 इंटू 3.8 कितना हुआ? 950 प्लस 1000, यानी 1950. ये मिनिमम और मैक्सिमम हो गया किसका? ए का. अगर बी की बात करें तो 1200 प्लस 200 इंटू 3 मिनिमम हो गया. 200 इंटू 3 कितना हुआ? 600 प्लस 1200, 1800 मिनिमम है. मैक्सिमम कितना है? 3.8 इंटू 200, विच इज 760 प्लस 1200, 1960 मैक्सिमम है. अगर हम बात करें फॉर सी, मिनिमम इज 3.4 इंटू 100, विच इज 340 प्लस 1400, 1740. एंड मैक्सिमम कितना है? 400 प्लस 1400, 1800 मैक्सिमम है. अगर हम डी की बात करें, 150 इंटू 3 450 प्लस 1300, 1750 मिनिमम हो गया. मैक्सिमम कितना हो गया? 4.2 into 150, which is how much? 4.2 into 150 is 4.2 into 150 कितना हुआ? 4.2 42 into 15 बेसिकली, तो 610 हो गया. सॉरी 630, बेसिकली 420 प्लस 210, 630 हो गया, प्लस 1300 कितना हो गया? 1930. अगर हम लास्ट वाले की बात करें तो मिनिमम हो गया 200 इंटू 3 600 प्लस 1100 विच इज 1700. ये मिनिमम हो गया. मैक्सिमम कितना हो गया? 800 प्लस 1100 1900. ये मैक्सिमम हो गया. तो हमें आंसर्स मिल गए अपने दोनों क्वेश्चंस के. If all the drivers get bonus, what is the minimum possible value for the monthly payment that a driver gets? So out of all these values, what is the minimum? 1700. And out of all these value, what is the maximum? 1960. So 1700 और 1960 हमारे आंसर्स हैं दो क्वेश्चंस के. सो मिनिमम कितना है? 1700. देन मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल वैल्यू कितना है? 1960. सो हमारे दोनों क्वेश्चंस हो गए. So I hope the set was clear to you. It was a pretty simple set, बस calculations करनी थी, and you have to just be careful while you're doing calculations. So for any further queries, you can reach out to us on the following number, or you can reach out to us on WhatsApp or the given email ID. Thank you.